Okay, guys, I've got another movie review for you guys. This time, it's about a terrible, terrible film. It's not bad in the sense of like the plot is bad. It's bad in the sense of it's completely cursed. Now we've got Timothy again. What's your name? Timothy Bender.
Timothy Bender.
And you, how many times have you watched this movie?
76.
76 times? And
76 times.
what do you think of the movie?
It's a work of art.
You,
Masterpiece.
you think it's a masterpiece, right?
Yes.
So, did you know that it's an anti-war propaganda film made by the Soviet Union?
Yeah, I read that on the Criterion label.
Oh, and we gotta give them background what Criterion... Since you know so much about Criterion, tell the people of the audience what Criterion is.
Criterion is the best way to watch movies on physical and digital media. I'm a big proponent of it. Everybody likes to say that they're just overpriced Blu-rays, but I disagree. They offer a lot more than the common Blu-ray does.
What does it offer more than the common Blu-ray does?
Well, for starters, they're not in those stupid blue cases. They're clear. They blend in.
That's it?
A
That's
lot
all
better
they
than
have?
regular Blu-rays.
That's all.
No, the supplemental material's good too, you know.
Like
All the
what?
booklets, the essays that people write. I have a copy of Yojimbo,
What the fuck is even that?
a really good samurai movie from the 60s.
We're still talking about Come and See. So Come and See starts out with this perfect serene place of Czechoslovakia. No, it's Belarus. It is all in Russian. It's all in Russian. There's subtitles, which you think that the subtitles just make it better, right?
The subtitles make it immensely better.
Why is that?
Well, let's just say the Russian to English translation isn't exactly perfect one-to-one.
So the subtitles does make it better. Okay, we're still talking about this. Okay, so with this movie, it begins with these two boys that are trying to find weapons, scavenging off of a field of dead people, right? And they find this gun. So this guy brings the gun, and suddenly, let me also say that this movie makes no sense. Like the plot line, makes no sense whatsoever. So I guess he gets drafted into his military and forced into some sort of Russian army sort of thing, and has to fight with these people that he doesn't like because, he's like 15. And so I guess he runs away and he meets up with this girl that's in the forest. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so he meets up with this girl that tries to, and they suddenly are together forever, and then they go back to, I think his hometown, and he finds out like everyone in his town is dead. And he goes mentally insane and drags her out into this pond sort of place. And doesn't kill her, but they both survive, and then they get put in this place, and then all of a sudden they're now in... And over time, he just continuously gets like worse and worse in quality, and it's just horrible. It's a horror. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's, myself, I would give it a solid 4.6 out of 10 because there was no plot line whatsoever, and it just keeps fading and fading into obscurity because of how awful it gets and at the end there was this scene of him just like looking directly into the camera of just him like how old he gets. I'll put up on the screen at the end of the video of before and when he in the at the end card of what he looks like.
He goes from like 16 to 60 in the
Yes.
course of a couple of days.
Yeah, that's pretty
He's
bad.
like me on Fridays after an 8-hour shift at work.
Shut up! Shut up! Where do you even work?
Don't worry about that, kiddo.
Where do you work? Where do you work?
Popeyes.
No, you don't. You don't work at Popeyes.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you work at... What do you think of the movie? What do you think of the movie?
Masterpiece.
What do you rate it as?
97% because that's what Rotten Tomatoes says.
Okay.
I'm incapable of forming my own opinion.
If I ever find you someday out there, I will Stone Cold Steve Austin you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why don't you
Ha!
come and see about that, kiddo?
Okay. Get the fuck out of here. We're done here. Get the. Oh, first we gotta. Okay, this is the beginning of the movie. This is the end of the movie. This is what they look like at the end of the movie.
Hitler flashbacks.
Hitler and then and at the end there's the scene of him just shooting a thing of Hitler for 35 seconds of just like war memorials in the background. It's terrible.
Everything's in reverse, too.
It's horrible.
Hitler de-ages 28 years.
It's terrible. I remember that part. It's honestly, I would not watch the movie. I would not watch the movie. If you do not want to become completely immersed into what Soviet Union thinks of Nazism, then you go ahead. You go ahead and watch it. But I am not going to watch that movie again. We're done here.
It's a great film.